Okay, every 40 seconds in the United States of America, a child goes missing. That amounts to over 800,000 children a year. I figured her name. She's my favorite calf queen. Call her the cafeteria queen. She gave me this St. Patrick's Day beads. It's a very special day to me too. I don't even know what the feeling or word is to describe it, but coming up here. This is the third anniversary of when my mom was literally murdered and poisoned by my dad. Okay, who's still not been held accountable for it. Judges, police officers, and public officials were all involved with the cover-up. So, shout out to my mom. She's up top side. She's been literally protecting me this whole time from a lot of evil people, really, that do not care about children. Okay, like my dad, who is a molester. Okay, and he's a coach who goes around students. So, which I've reported him to the school, his own school, that he molested many children. Okay, and they still employ him. So that's the schooling system. They protect pedophiles like my dad. Okay, who murdered my mother with rat poison. Okay, he poisoned her over a 2-week span, slowly, putting rat poison in her coffee. And now he gets to go to his job every day. He gets to collect that insurance money. He gets to have officers cover up the death with him. Okay, and then after my mom's death, he felt so guilty, he had to go get treated at the emergency room for ulcers for how guilty he felt. He's guilty beyond belief. Test my mother's ashes, which I'd asked, so judges, Judge Knutson and the 1st Judicial District, I want you to be aware of this. You are all accomplices to murder one. Judge Knutson, you are an accomplice to murder one. That's a lengthy sentence in federal court. Because you look the other way on very serious crimes. Crimes against my mom, which you should have never done. So I hope you go turn. Judge Knutson is also associated with the Hells Angels biker gang, who is a criminal cartel, which he tried to use to intimidate me, which we became friends. Okay, so just keep that in mind. All judges across America, they violate, especially if you're a state judge in the state courts. The second you receive payment in United States dollars, you are in violation of your state constitution and federal constitution. The second you receive payment to administer law, you're now a corrupt official. So let's start off with that, okay? And then now judges across America, they're associated with the Hells Angels biker gang. That's who they use to do their dirty work, or those are like their firefighters. Okay, they put out fires for them. So why are judges allowed to? And then in my criminal justice class yesterday, the new topic, the new section is about courts. For the first 30 minutes, go look on my page. The professor, all he talked about was glorified violence and murder cases. So that's the court system, is violence in many different ways, and corruption beyond belief. I mean, they're more corrupt than anybody. So here's how state judges, you have no power anymore over the people. I want you to know that. Actually, no judges do. You have no power. I want you to realize that. Until you go turn yourself in, okay, for all the crimes you've committed. Because people can't trust you being associated with Hells Angels biker gangs. Okay? Now, judges, if you have this in your bio on your government website that you were associated with a church, now you're also not allowed to be a judge. If you're associated with any church, you're not allowed to be a judge. You're not. Because you've now brought church into politics into church. And you made these laws. I just read them. So now here's another thing. If you want to be a state judge in the United States of America, not Redcoat Britain courts, you're going to go spend minimum a week in county jails. If you even want to start being a judge, to even think about being a judge, the first place you go is where you send people. You're going to go spend a week in solitary confinement, okay, in county jails, okay? And you can see what it's like. You can see what you do to people. then I bet you actually administer true justice. Okay? Not taking money to literally go through the motions. Okay? Or just clear the calendar. Like police clear cases. No more. You're corrupt beyond belief. The fact that you didn't investigate my mother's death, okay? You're now accomplices to murder one, a poisoning death. Judge Knudsen and your entire team of clerks. Okay? And then the fact that you shared a naked picture of me without my consent, Judge David L. Knudsen, the 1st Judicial District of Dakota County, shared a naked picture of me on a government website. He's not allowed to be a judge. He should turn himself in to the FBI for being a criminal, number one. He's involved with the exchange of sexually exploitative pictures of myself, which is a felony. There's many felonies this judge committed in one case. Why is he not held accountable? So happy St. Patrick's Day, Ma. I got you. Never going to stop fighting for you. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all the missing children across the world. There's over 12 million globally. Don't worry, we're coming. Okay, there's a lot of creepy people and psychopaths in our way that don't care about children. Okay, they're all over college campuses. Because I've blared this statistic out that every 40 seconds a child goes missing in America. Okay, it's like zombies. People do, it doesn't register in their head. It means they're mentally incapacitated. They're zombies. And it's funny that some of the British's plan for this nation was for it to become a zombie nation. It's in their propaganda literature in the MSU library. That's the redcoats. That was the plan for America. Okay? No more redcoats. Get out. Yuck. Yucky. Get out. Miller Madison Collect Quinn. Thanks for teaching your daddy how to win. I'm going to go over headlines next.